Welcome, sacred being. Thank you so much for allowing me to be of service to you in the sacred moment. And this is your time. This is your beautiful tarot reading. I was moved to come and create this video for you. So whatever you're going through, we're gonna help you. We're gonna assist you. We're gonna help you to understand why these energies are moving through and around you, and purposefully hinting and nudging you and just evolving you, helping you with this incredible flux that you're going through at the moment. And there is a lot happening. There's a lot happening inside of you, inside of everybody, inside of Mother Earth, inside of the sun. And in this video, we are going to truly connect with your spirit with the help of your guides, my guides, with the help of your higher self and my higher self, just to be of service to you in this moment. There's no fee, there's no charge. There's just me being of service to you, being the medium, being the one who is in service to you. Yes. So what a sacred privilege and what a sacred honor. This is a bit of cinnamon for you and for me and for our sacred space. It's great to light some cinnamon just to set the tone, set the frequency. Remember, cinnamon is really great for many, many things in life, not just food, not just water, not just cooking and baking. Cinnamon also wards off anything that is evil, that is not here for your highest good. It wards it away, transmutes it, converts it into proper fossilized fuel for Pachamama, Mother Earth, to use. So I encourage each and every one of you to use cinnamon in a very holistic way, in a very natural way, to just burn in your home, in your sacred space. Just allow yourself to be aligned with the presence, the energy of the sacred being, which is cinnamon. All beings are sacred, from Palo Santo to white sage to cinnamon, to the crystal people, to the standing people, to the plant kingdom, to all life. It is sacred. Yeah, and when we treat it as thus, sacred and pure, and we honor the energy that is coming through that specific being for us, and we are also being a conduit for them, then we understand the beautiful symbiosis of life, and we begin to realize the miracles that are all around us. All right, are you ready? Okay, let's give this deck a beautiful shuffle for you. It is a moment for you to really keep in your heart that which is been puzzling you, perplexing you, yes. Anything and everything that you wanting an answer to. And I'm just going to ask my ego to step aside and allow my spirit guides to tune in and to be of service to you and your spirit guides. Wow, okay. Some cards just decided to pop out there. I have a reading to those cards in a moment. Just tuning in for you and your divine purpose, your divine sacred spirit. Yeah. And welcome. My name is Juan. If you're new to this channel, please check out my website, www.unitysoulallign.com. I've done some recent upgrades and changes, and check it out. Have a look. On the home page, you'll see everything that you may be looking to find, and you can sign up for the newsletter as well. I love blogging, so it is one of my favorite things to do. Go check out my blogs. All right, so we've got the Five of Pentacles. There's some worry here to do with finances, to do with your ability to look after yourself and to look after others. There's been a lot of energy that's circulating around the world, and it's almost triggering you. It's triggering you in the sense of what if this, what if that. And so this energy is around you in this reading. You've also got the Lovers that popped up, and the Lovers are encouraging you to remember why you incarnated, remember why you are here. What is your soul's purpose? Is it here to bring you into alignment with another divine sacred being, or is it to bring you in alignment with your divine sacred masculine, feminine, and to just be balanced and in harmony with that? What is... And it's number 6, so it's a very powerful number. Yeah, and we've got the Queen of Pentacles that flew out of the deck as well. This is a being who is really, really caring about everybody that she comes into contact with. She loves spoiling others. She's deeply sensual, deeply feminine. She is someone who has already, she's got everything that she needs: wealth, abundance, fortune, fame, and she's here to serve others. So it is incredible that you've got these two polar opposites of this financially beautiful divine being, but not just finances. It's more about the queen, the feminine side of it, and just holding space for you during the time where you are a bit worried, a bit oversensitive about finances and everything that is happening around the world, and possibly stocks and all these cryptocurrencies and things that are happening and influenced, by the crazy radical energy that is all around the globe. And it's truly, these cryptocurrencies are truly not involved with Pachamama, besides heating up. Their servers take a lot of heat, a lot of electricity, and it's one of the reasons why I don't participate. I don't like anything that is going to disturb the natural flow of Pachamama, of Mother Gaia. But that's just me. Okay, so who are you in this reading? You are the Four of Wands. Okay, so this card represents you, and it's basically saying that at this moment you are it is. It's about peace, it's about happiness, it's about harmony, but it's indicative of what you resonate with, what makes you happy. And because you are the Four of Wands in this reading, the Four of Fire, it illuminates me to understand that you resonate with the frequency of 4. You might be seeing triple fours. You might be seeing anything indicative of 4. Even in the sacred geometric world, there is a pattern that's unfolding here, and it's speaking about 4. So if you are a beloved being on a journey and you have not yet met your other beloved, and you have not yet created a circle or family of 4, it's something that plays up in your mind. And 4 is a beautiful number. It's also a karmic number. It's a number of the 4 sides of a pyramid, if you're thinking of any other pyramid except the Merkaba. Merkaba's got 3 sides. So it's very powerful. It's very stable. So at this moment that you're watching this, there's some part of you and your creativity side with the fire and the wands. It's saying that you've got it all in order. Everything is all right. Everything is okay within you. This card represents you. Yeah, I do love looking at the cards and seeing the images, because there's a lot more in the cards. Being a collective tarot reading, we will speak of it collectively. Yes, in a massive, major, for the collective. Okay, the major lesson and the major challenge here for the collective tarot reading here for you is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is all about tradition. It's all about religion. It's speaking about trust and wisdom. It's also speaking about the inevitability of us aligning ourselves with that which is for our highest good through ritual, through ceremony, and through honoring our sacred principles and our journey. Why is this a lesson for you? And the lesson being here is that it is a time to bring your energy into alignment with the moon, with the sun, with the earth, Mother Gaia, with all the elementals. This is a time for you to get back to your roots of ritual practices. And because of this creativity card, you are very creative. You've probably got some of your own art pieces up in your home. You might definitely... You need to be inspired. So you need to have some music that is very inspirational, maybe frequencies that you love listening to, but it's something that's going to take you to another level, like next level, and then the juices flow. So the lesson here is to just sit down with your crystals, sit down with your tools, meditate, create a sacred space for yourself. And that is the challenge here. If your creativity as a creative being is being a little bit challenged or a little bit suppressed, go into your sacred space and create what you wish to create. Remembering as well that your sacred space is in your heart, it's in your mind. So wherever you are in the world, wherever you're traveling to, whatever you're doing, whomever you are with, your sanctuary is in your consciousness. And when you recognize and understand that, no matter where you are in the world, you can find peace, you can find solace, you can find bliss, because it is turning within and then turning without. It's almost like the Zen Buddhist saying of see the mountain, then don't see the mountain, then see the mountain again. And a lot of people think about that, a lot of intellects and academics, and they're like, what are these people smoking? What is happening there? And I've meditated upon it a lot, and in my monastic years and beyond that, and even nowadays. And for me, it symbolizes, see the path, if you want. You'll see the person in front of you, see the object of desire, or see the academic achievement, see the car that you want. Then don't see it. Don't see the person, don't see the environment, don't see any of that. Realize the sensation and the cessation of all your senses, nothingness. So from seeing the object to not seeing the object, to becoming part of everything that is nothingness. But it's not nothing, that's just a lovely term for it. It's the void, the mother of bliss, the mother of the abyss, all right, the great mother. And when you're in that complete surrender of that consciousness, then you see and you look at everything again, and you have so much compassion because you recognize the particles and the molecules that are permeating and vibrating in every single thing, in every single item, in every single card, is all from the collective consciousness and the original awakening, the original spark. And there are multiple original sparks because there are so many multiple universes, multiple timelines. What is in your subconscious? Okay, 9 of Pentacles. Wow. So you've got this energy of earth in your subconscious. You're thinking about success, great love, and rewards. You're meditating on it. You're dreaming about the success in your life. And you can see this individual has this beautiful bird on their left hand. It's connecting to the bird tribe people. And if you understand anything about Native Americans, their connection with the spirit world is quite profound, through shamanic dance, through the sun dance, through the moon dance, through the ritualistic expressions of the mind, the body, and spirit, through connecting to the emotions and to the spirits of the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, the insect kingdom. We are able to elevate ourselves exponentially. The one thing that we all need to remember is to listen. And somebody asked me today, how do I connect to my heart, and how do I connect to my heart? And I said, just listen. And I could feel the perplexities of the person's mind, trying to understand, but listen to what? You say, listen to what? I can listen to this, I can listen to that, I can listen to everything. Listen to my heart. What do you mean? So when it comes to that, it's more about a focus, more like a focusing inward, touching your heartbeat points where you can feel your heartbeat, and going within, listening by your mind will bring up emotions, feelings, images, pictures, everything. That it's a monkey mind. It's swinging from branch to branch. We all got these beautiful brains that are so active, and all these wonderful terminologies for it, that where it just means we are overstimulated by technology, by things, by circumstances, and now we just want more, cravings, desires. And then when we just listen to our heart, there's no cravings, there's no desires, there's just empathy, compassion, serenity, bliss, harmony. And it is truly profound. And this is you. This is what you seek in your subconscious realm. It's a moment of great success. Yes, great money, love, rewards. But it's also about you connecting to the molecules, the atoms of copper, iron, zinc in your blood. Not just in the tablets that you're taking as a supplement. Connecting to them. And walking barefoot on Mother Earth and just breathing it in into your feet and up through your spine. There's something very powerful about the Kundalini awakening, and it comes to each and every one of us in a different way. But the main thing is to keep the flow of your spine. Keep the flow of your spine if you can, if you are able. If you're not able, keep the flow of any part of your body that you can move. So many blessings. We are so blessed, are we not? Page of Cups. All right, this is sitting in your past. This is a beautiful messenger, emotional being, because it's part of the water element. An incredible visualization. You can see the cameras like zooming, like, what? Who's this now? So yeah, it's about ambition, but it's also about an opportunity, an invitation. It's about an affection. Okay, it's about something that is wow. And the camera's really zoomed in. Okay, there you go. And I don't feel so scared. I was like So yeah, this is what it was in the past, something that reminded you of this affection of this person, this being who is very much water orientated, to do with the energy of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. When I resonate with this card, it also feels like a new moon in water signs. It feels like a new journey, a sensitive messenger, a burgeoning creativity, an intuitive invitation. There's a gentle initiation into emotional depths. This is sitting in your past. So it speaks of the amount of progress that you have attained, and you've gone through workshops, you've gone through seminars, you've saved up really hard the pennies. Other people have gone on huge other journeys, materialistic journeys possibly, and you've possibly chosen the more pious route of saying, all right, I'm going to take these thousands or hundreds or whatever it is in your currency, and I'm going to dedicate this to my well-being and to upgrading myself so that I can align with my sacred spirit, and I can use the unity thereof to connect with my soul and be of better service to myself, first of all, to creation, and to be the ambassador to all sentient life, no matter, regardless of how small, tiny, large, doesn't matter. So really, really beautiful energy there. Okay, so your higher self, I love seeing the double card. It's always like addictions, our cravings, our wants, our bondages. It reminds us of a time where we just need to understand that temptation, seduction, materialism is rampant, and we need to just acknowledge that when we are seeking this great love and success and financial gain, we've got to just monitor our vibrations as well. When I see this card, it also reminds me of a little bit of a warning where it's sitting at the moment from your higher self, from your spirit guides. Be wary of those who are addicted to something. And whether that's sugar, whether it's coffee, whether it's most of us, yeah, whether it's tea, whether it's that's my addiction. I love tea, green tea, chamomile tea. Oh, I love it. Oolong tea, oolong cha. 我很喜欢喝 oolong cha. I love oolong cha. High mountain tea. So be wary of the addictions or the entrapments of these moments where you might feel like you're losing a part of yourself, an aspect of yourself, and dwindling away. So because it's in alignment with this, just be conscientious of this new love, that you are listening to your intuition, your spirit guides, your higher self. So if you were asking about somebody coming into your life, a new love, a new partner, have a look and listen more to that which they are not telling you. Many times we listen to somebody and what they're telling us, and a lot of the times it's almost like very complimentary, and it's like, oh, you are so amazing, and you're so beautiful, and you're so this, and you're so that, and you're like, thank you, and we get all these like butterflies, and wow, I can't believe it. This person sees me as so, and so. And we get flustered. We almost forget about ourselves. We forget about our authenticity, who we are, and we go up onto a cloud. Be wary of those energies, and not the person, and not what they're saying. Be wary of yourself. It's about knowing your balance, knowing your pinpoint, your pinprick of consciousness, and coming back to that, surrendering to your soul, your spirit, your creative energy, your link to creator. That is what you want to harness, in every single moment. And if somebody comes into your life and they are very loving, they are very kind, they are very beautiful, be patient. Everybody's got their shadow. We've got our own shadow. I've got my own shadow. We integrate our shadow. Our shadow becomes our strength. It becomes that which supports us in moments when we feel like we need that support. We turn to our shadow, and we shadow work, we integrate, we become more than we were, because we have been through so much death, destruction, chaos, and mayhem, that we have risen. Like the phoenix rising from the ashes, we have risen. What is it that you are possibly going to look forward to in your near future? And this is the 6 of Cups. Just want to Yes. Very beautiful. I love the illustrations. It's so pretty. The Six of Cups is all about a time where you can feel romance, love, nostalgia. It's a connectivity to you and the sensation of all those positive memories, positive feelings, positive emotional connections. And this is what's going to be happening in the near future. So I do love that card. I do love the warning that came before that card. It does just speak about we are all tempted. We are all tempted by something that smells good, tastes good, looks nice. They say beautiful things to us. It feels nice. All these sensory possibilities of getting trapped in that. Yet when we are able to observe these senses and not be obliterated or taken on a merry-go-round by our own senses, then we are in control. Not so much control because we're not controlling anything, but our intention. We are controlling our intention by riding the wave as opposed to chasing the wave, chasing the next high, the next positive thing that somebody can say about us, the next positive thing that looks beautiful, the next continuously chasing that wave. As opposed to that, we're riding the wave that comes to us, and we are just being in celebration of our uniqueness. And that is to say that we are being happy. All right. Powerful energies here. How you see yourself is a powerful Aries leadership energy. It's an emperor that has got strong qualities to lead. You have got strong quality to lead, and this is how you envision yourself. You envision yourself as an authoritative figure. You envision yourself as somebody who's got power to make a difference, power to make a change, and power in the good hands is for good. Power in the bad hands is for bad. It's pretty much zeros and ones there. It's binary. When we understand the essence of power, that there is no power, there is the most powerful thing is in the surrender. Like a mountain surrendering to a river over thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of years, and the river carves a piece out of the mountain or out of the valley. We understand that there's a secret power to water, the element of water. There's a secret power to, and I can see these beautiful water cards in your past and in your future. So you are a very sensitive soul, yet you've got this fiery Aries tenacity, as you see yourself. And then this lovely earth energy that is supporting your subconscious mind. And lest we not forget the fiery energy that symbolizes you, your creative force. And then these wonderful exponential guardians from the major arcana world. The Emperor, the Hierophant, the Devil. These cards are aligning with you and helping you to understand your capabilities, what you are truly about to discover as we go up into the outcome card. All right. The next card is to do with your how others see you. That's where we're laying it in the spread. Okay, so the spread is how others see you is the Page of Pentacles. So that's quite pretty. I love that. It's quite a beautiful energy. It's an earth energy, and it is indicative of diligence and desire. It's somebody who's very much like you're a messenger of good hope. Like people when they see you, they're like, this person is going to have something good to tell me. You always find something good to say about somebody else. You look at their material side, being the earth side, but you also look deeper. You want to bring a message of hope. And this message from the earth plane is all about stability, abundance, ambition, desire, diligence, but it's also about recognition, recognizing the soul's qualities and the soul's abilities to be so much more than it is. Your hopes and your fears, all right, so that's quite revealing. It is once again about the card that represents you. So we're going back to the Wands. So you are the Four of Wands. You love stability, you love harmony, you love tranquility, you love happiness, and then here it's going to the next card, which is the Five of Wands, which can be a bit of conflict. It can also bring up a little bit of competition, encouraging you to be courageous, to have healthy boundaries, but also to work as a team, as opposed to I'm right, you wrong, or you right, I'm wrong, and then feeling bad about it. So it's these hopes and fears are bringing up challenges for you. They can be very influential in your spiritual achievements, your spiritual goals, your spiritual attainment. What is this? Your enlightenment. Yes, enlightenment, evolution. And I think that's where you are heading towards. You're heading towards that because this 10 of Wands is indicative of your outcome of this reading. It's all about accomplishment. It's all about you knuckling down and getting things done, working really, really hard, using your creative juices in all aspects. I can see there's 3 fire cards here, which are speaking very intensely about the energy that is bringing you into alignment. And this fire energy wants you to explore your creative side, but it also wants you to recognize that you've been overburdened, you're over challenging yourself, and you can't even see how far you've reached. You have reached a big level in your life. It's almost like you have attained like Mount Kilimanjaro or Mount Everest. The outcome of this reading is positive. You are at the end. The 10 is an end in the tarot. It's the end of struggles. It's just before the beginning of new things, new celebrations, and you're at the end of this. You're at the apex of your own celebration. And I really do love this. It brings me happiness to see these cards for you. All right, let's have a look at the next card for you. Okay, something that you're worried about, something that's been nagging at you is the Nine of Swords. This is speaking about anxiety. It's speaking about some depression, some suicide thoughts, some feelings of resentment. This is sitting below the Page of Cups. All right, below the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups, indicative of what you went through, also possibly somebody else in your life, somebody that you loved tremendously. And that energy was very emotional and it changed you, it transformed you. But in your subconscious realm, you still remember an incredible amount of that and it keeps you awake. It maintains a hold on you. Sometimes you dream of where you were and you don't want to go back there again. You don't want to remember the fall. You don't want to remember the pit that you're in. You don't want to remember the cell you were in, the dungeon that you're in. You want to remember your rebirth. You want to remember the epiphanies, the enlightenment, all these incredible vibrations that brought you to the forefront of who you are, where you are, and the incredible being that you are now. I'm looking for a card that dropped off the table. I'm like, where are you? Where are you? Let's have a look. I don't see it. And I'm sure when I get up, I'll see it. It's a beautiful card. All right. We've got this 6 of Wands, which is, through the suffering and through the pain and through the rebirth of your past, you went through a period of success. And this is sitting in your upper realms. The success led you to recognize that through every successful adventure or journey, there are going to be temptations. There are going to be lustful wills. There's going to be something that wants to just tempt you. Let's go to the Greek islands. Let's go to Mauritius. Let's go to the Comores. Let's go anyway, Hawaii. And spend a lot of money, on this beautiful 1 week, 2 week that we can afford. And then afterwards, we're going to be like, oh man, what a schlep. We're going to pay like a whole year back before we can go on another holiday. But the great success, the great rewards that came in from your journey led you to remember that good news always follows those who follow their heart, who are following that which brings them into alignment with their joy, their happiness, their creativity. And that's yet another fire card with the Wands just speaking up here. I do love the vibrations of these cards in this reading. I recognize that you are a sensitive soul. You read people quickly. You read a situation quickly. You might be one of those people that when you're watching the news, when you're watching something, you could tap into the person on the other side and you could feel what they are feeling, besides what they are reading on the monitor. Um, you are somebody you're deeply passionate about life, but you're trying to expose the truth, not for anybody else's benefit, but for your own benefit. And that helps tremendously. I do see this sorrow, this heartbreak and sorrow, and it's on the diagonal opposite. So it is incredible that you do carry pain, sorrow, loss, and you do feel your heart, from those times in the past when you were hurt, and it's almost like you're carrying that with you in the future. So you need to do some journaling, some shadow journaling here, to integrate these aspects of yourself, and possibly do the journey with Michelle. You'll find her details in the description down below, because the journey is an incredible integration, and you going into your cells, your memories, integrating, changing the DNA, changing how you react. So past, present, future, just like in Reiki healing that you can do with me, you experience profound upliftment and healing throughout time. There's no time. Time and space don't exist. When you're doing a session with Michelle, with the journey, when you're doing a session with me, with Reiki, you experience profound healing. And that will help you to elevate. All right. I'm just taking a moment to pause there. I'm like, yeah, this feels really good, because only through healing, only through going into your cells, through meditation, through ascension, you are then able to redesign the narrative. You are the architect of your mind, your body, your soul. All right. Yes, some of you might be saying, no, I'm not the architect of my soul. There's another architect for that. Sure. However, you are a co-architect, you are a junior architect, you are a drafts person, but you've got the architectural skills. And that means that you're from the 6th dimension, 7th dimension, 8th dimension. Yeah, as you go higher and higher, there's no need for titles, but you are somebody who is definitely able to change what happened in the past so that it no longer impacts you here in the present. And your heart is not so much hurt by possibilities in the future. The 9 of Wands. All right. So you can see this beautiful individual standing there so gallantly, with recognition and strength and passion. And this is sitting in your subconscious realm. And I do love this card. I feel that it resonates very beautifully with the 10. All right. Remember your outcome in the reading, the 10 and the 9. So this is sitting in your subconscious realm. You want to be successful. You want to be recognized for all your hard work, and you are a leader in your realm, in your field, in your expertise. You are an individual that has got positive things to say about others, uplifting others. You nurture other people through your own way. And yes, it causes conflict. Somebody doesn't like, some people don't appreciate somebody who's always positive, who's always the messenger of hope. And that's okay. It doesn't mean that, you are everybody's cup of tea. Everybody is certainly not your cup of tea either. But it's good to have a bit of conflict that teaches us what we want to manifest and what we choose not to manifest anymore in our lives going forward. So that is what is very valuable and important for us and for you to remember. All right. So comment down below which part of the tarot card reading did you enjoy the most, and which resonated with you. Did this resonate with you? I really would love to hear from you. Okay, is that all right? Okay. So let's have a look who you are in this reading. You are the owl. Okay. And what is your challenge? Your challenge is the mouse. All right. We're going to get into these now. Just now. Your subconscious mind, you've got bear medicine in your subconscious. That's very powerful. That is very, very powerful. The lizard is in your past. The spirits that's coming through for you, the medicine from your higher self and from your guides, is the dragonfly. The medicine that's coming up for you in your future is the salmon. Wow. How you see yourself is the squirrel. How others see you is the turtle. Mother Earth medicine. Your hopes and your fears is patience, the ant medicine. And the outcome card, we'll have a look at that together for you. It's a beautiful outcome. It's a beautiful outcome. All right, you sacred beings. So owl is number 21. What does 21 mean to you? Do we break it down to number 3? Does that mean something more to you? It is also to do with the owl medicine. So owls. Do you love owls? Do you work with owls? How does this relate to you? Comment down below. So owl medicine is all about deception. All right. When we understand the indigenous people's medicine, with the Native Americans' medicine of the owl. And it is something is trying to deceive you, and you are able to deceive others. You've got a strong ability to see through somebody's BS. So it's almost like you've been deceived so much in the past that you can't be deceived anymore. You are able to be deceptive, but you choose not to. You choose to be authentic, as far as I feel. And it's also about Athena, excuse me, who's got this beautiful companion, the owl, on her shoulder, which revealed unseen truths to her. So this is who you are. Your challenge here is the mouse, which is the number 20, the card just before the owl. Your challenge and your lesson is scrutiny, scrutinizing everything. It's about you going into the tiniest details, the tiniest particles, and sometimes, with all these fire cards in the tarot, you're quick to move through things, you're quick to adapt, you're easily adaptable, you're spontaneous, but there's something about the mouse medicine that's saying, wait, scrutinize the other energy that's coming through for you. So it is overlapping the Hierophant. So when we put these two cards together, we understand that it's almost like scrutinizing the religion, scrutinizing the tradition, and going back to the drawing board and having a look at what you can change to navigate your higher energies. You are definitely evolving, you are changing, you are moving with the times, but you are moving with the stars. There's something ancient and old about you that it doesn't resonate with anybody else. It resonates with something alien. Because of that, you have this distinct ability to see through people, to perceive beyond the norm. And that scares other people, because you pick up things on them and they're like, whoa, whoa. How did you, who told you that? That kind of energy. I love the bear medicine. So we're going to have a look at the bear medicine now. This is sitting in your subconscious realm. All right. It's about introspection, the medicine of introspection. So when you want to go deeper into yourself, you want to understand your eccentricities, remember that the bear is a powerful totem that goes into hibernation. All right. For months at end, eats a lot and then goes into hibernation so that it can store up that energy and use that energy through the winter months. It is a powerful medicine because you are a dreamer. You will go into long states of time where you will practice a medicine, you will practice a way, a path. And you want to do it so much so that you become almost like the master of that path, the guru or the enlightened one. Not because you want to follow anybody else, you want to follow your own path, your own truth. You are a sacred bear. All right. The medicine of lizard, which is coming up for you in your past, it's holding space for you, and it's helping you to remember that you are a dreamer. All right. With the sacred introspection medicine of the bear, it's also coming up and speaking about your dreams. Excuse me. Dreams are super, super powerful. And when we go into our alternate selves, when we go into the astral, when we dream the dream that is beyond the scope of remembering when we wake up, then we understand that we are entering into the lizard realm. The lizard realm. And lizards are truly, truly super, super powerful. Lizards are very fast, adaptable. And that's what you needed to do in the past in order to survive, in order to thrive, and to be the one that finds the hot rock, to bask in the sun while you're looking at the serpent moving past you, and recognizing how others are still seeking their hot spot, but you found your hot spot through your dreams coming true, through following your dreams, through manifesting your dreams. You are a super, super powerful human being. Or extraterrestrial being, whatever you choose to identify as. The dragonfly, which is speaking to you from your spirit guides, from the realm of your higher self, is speaking about illusion. All right. So the dragonfly there are many stories about the dragonfly. It was trapped by the coyote. It was a dragon before, and the dragon was moving around, from this dimension to that dimension. And the coyote said, can you change your shape into a dragonfly, into a tiny being, that is able to be minuscule, tiny, and the dragon said, of course, I can do anything I want to. When it transformed itself into a dragonfly, it couldn't shapeshift back, and it was trapped by a coyote. And coyote thought, oh, this is amazing, I've caught it. But dragons still have so much potential. Remember the illusions that are in life, illusions that are almost trying to ensnare us and entrap us. And remember the card that this illusions is excuse me, the medicine of illusion is warning you about is the devil. Whether it's inside you or it's externally, there is a warning here. And it's also helping you to see beyond the illusion, see beyond the glitz and the glamour, see beyond that which is trying to ensnare your mind, ensnare your heart, keep you entrapped. All right, go beyond that. I love this. This reading is really, really coming out very beautifully, and it's resonating and it's speaking. And the tarot and the animal cards, although the medicine cards are speaking very, very well together. The salmon is a wisdom medicine, and it's about inner knowing. This card is about you working really hard at this beautiful relationship that's coming up in your future. This relationship could be with yourself, this relationship could be with another. And the salmon is all about, if we understand the salmon in its natural environment, born in the river, sent down into the oceans, from the oceans, going back to the river, the exact river that it was born from, and going up into that river, laying the eggs, the females, of course, and then dying there in sacrifice, for the next generation. You are a powerful mover, and you've got this incredible power that's coming through. It's almost helping you. And what does 49 mean for you? Are you 49? Are you, if we take the 4 and the 9, we merge them together, we get to the 13. Does 13 mean something for you? Comment down below. Remember, the bear is a 5. Remember, the mouse is a 20. Remember, lizard is 36. Dragonfly is 27. Salmon is 49. Do these mean something for you? Comment down below. We've got the energy of squirrel, and this is how you see yourself. And squirrels are very pioneering. They are, they're pioneering, but sometimes they forget where they buried their nuts, their acorns. But it is about gathering. You are a gatherer. You are a gatherer of souls, a gatherer of ideas, a gatherer of trinkets and objects, a gatherer of tokens and tools and spiritual items. You gather these. And that is your squirrel energy. You do not hold back. You maintain a point, and you are the leader in gathering. All right. You have mastered this Aries, this fire energy in gathering. People, moments, feelings, vibrations, tools, sacred elements to your highest good, to your highest potential. The medicine here is keep gathering, and be wise about your gathering. And remember that you have got a powerful insight into all life. Turtle medicine is all about Mother Earth. This is how other people see you. So possibly you work with Mother Earth energies. Possibly you are studying to become a shaman. Maybe you are a shaman or shaman, as some people say, with the different pronunciations of the vowels. The turtle is about Mother Earth energy, how others see you. So you synchronize harmoniously with Mother Earth. You love walking barefoot in nature, communing with the trees, doing your light language, singing, vibrating, resonating with harmonious frequencies. And I feel crystal bowls around you. I feel you are somebody who heals others through sound therapy, and possibly you heal yourself through sound therapy as well. We're getting to your hopes and your fears, all right? So your hopes and your fears are around the 5 of Wands. Remember that. And it is, it's hard when we're working with others, other people's emotions, in energies, frequencies, egos, and it's ant medicine. Remembering that an ant, an African ant, the entire colony can take down an entire large tree in 1 year. And that might not sound like a very quick time, but it's patience and diligence and determination. Ants are productive. They are profound little insects that, as when they work as a colony, when they work as one heart, one spirit, they can achieve exponential things in their lives. And this is what I want you to remember when it comes to this card of the Five of Wands. Remember the medicine of the ant. Remember patience. Remember why you are in your situation, in your scenario, is because of that conflict and the competition teaching you patience. That is the lesson that's coming up there. All right. And now we've got this energy of your outcome card. And remember, your outcome card in the tarot was is the Ten of Wands. Here we've got the grace card, the medicine of grace coming up with the swan. Remembering that swans mate for life. Swans are elegant. Swans are mysterious. Swans are such beautiful, harmonious beings that many people in the past have hunted them. You know, almost like many cultures around the world thinking to consume that animal, that beauty, that grace, will give them that grace, that beauty. No, it's such a misconception, but it is a cultural thing, and we should just also lay off of judgment and criticism. The grace medicine that's coming up here is just accept that gracefulness when it comes to you and you're feeling overburdened, overwhelmed. You have no perspective, but you're at the end of a cycle. Accept grace with everything that you do. Be as graceful as a swan. In your reading, this feels like it has really made sense. And remembering the swan is the number 39. All right. Does that mean something for you? Comment down below. The ant is the number 32. Does that mean something for you? Comment down below. The turtle is number 10, and the squirrel is number 26. It's been such an honor and a privilege to be of service to you. And I always feel inspired and motivated with these readings because I feel like I've been able to possibly help you in some or other way. And if you want to comment down below, just comment, thank you for this reading. I watched up till 46 minutes and 42 seconds. That'll be great. Just it inspires me to continue doing these longer readings for free. And if you'd like to donate or participate in keeping this channel going and possibly in the future becoming monetized, the PayPal link is down below in the description. And all of my brothers and sisters, their beautiful channels are there as well. We've got Deborah, the Hedge Witch Tarot. We've got Aisha, Sacred Source Tarot. And that's her daughter, Deborah's daughter. We've got Michelle, The Journey. We've got Andrea, Reiki healing and yoga online ceremonies, seminars, and also crystal healing. We've got Diane, who does spiritual guidance every month. We've got Richard, who does Tai Chi and Qigong. We've got Brother Joe. Brother Joe is on there as well, and he does chakanas and dodecahedrons. He's a beautiful spirit who's also a shaman, and he does shamanic tools. We've got beautiful, incredible beings there, and I'm just encouraging you to go and click on their links. And I've possibly missed somebody or some persons. Go and check it out. Okay, I encourage you. And go check out the website. My mom sends you all a lot of love. She's doing really well. There's highs, there's lows, but she's doing well, and everything is flowing and resonating at the right frequency. It feels like whenever I'm like right here at the bottom, and I'm like, oh boy, how are we going to do this, that, whatever, something comes. So I'm trusting, and through trusting, I'm blossoming, I'm blooming, and everything is just coming into fruition, into beautiful alignment. And that's what I love to share with other people, is the alignment of the soul. So thank you for joining me here on Unity Soul Tarot. It's been a great honor and a privilege to be of service to you in this video. Please check out my other videos. Check out the playlists. Makes it a little bit easier, especially for the star signs. And yeah, who knows? I might just pick up some star signs as well. Readings, if you'd like your star sign reading, comment down below. Let me know what your star sign is, whether it's in the sun, the moon, the rising. I'll be sure to make a video for you in the upcoming weeks. Lots of love, lots of blessings to you. Namaste. Namaste. Namaste.